What's up, boys? I'm Seth Feider, and I'm going to show you how to choose the right chatterbait. When choosing a chatterbait, there's a few things you want to take into consideration: weight, size, color, and then price. In my opinion, the best one in the whole lineup, Zman makes a ton of chatterbaits. The best one in the whole lineup, the one that I tie on almost exclusively, is the jackhammer. I feel like it's the best one, but they also aren't cheap. They just have a few extra features. Different head styles, so you get a lot of contact between the blade and the head, which also makes them really erratic. Hand-tied skirts, wire keepers that hold on the Zman stuff really well, and a custom hook in it, so it's kind of the creme de la creme of the chatterbaits. It's got all the features in one that I'm looking for. And then there's a few other options and styles, and basically you know, you got the Zman, the Project Z version, which they make one pretty cool one that's got a weed guard. You know, the jackhammer, that's $15.99 for a chatterbait. The Project Z ones I think are around $8-9. They have one with a weed guard, which is good if you're fishing in super heavy cover, especially wood and stuff like that. A regular jackhammer tends to kind of hang up in wood a little bit, and that weed guard will get you through a lot of that. You know, still got the same great blade, little different head design, a good hook in it, and it has a keeper on it. Tons of colors. And then the other one is the original chatterbait. Awesome one, good head style, good blade contact, nice hook in it, no keeper, but a $5 bait. So if you're just getting into fishing chatterbaits, this might be where you want to start. Or if you're fishing around a lot of pike or stuff like that where you're losing a lot of baits, it doesn't hurt as much when one of these gets cut off versus a jackhammer. But that's kind of the lineup, and the stealth blade, that's right there with the jackhammer. It's got a little lighter hook, custom though, wire keeper, hand-tied skirt, and it features a clear plastic blade. I think it's polycarbonate. A little bit different deal, more subtle clear water bait, and a lot less erratic. It doesn't get all crazy like a jackhammer does, but I think that triggers the most bites. That's why I always reach for this one. As far as colors go, I keep it really basic. This one's clear water shad. I throw this one a ton, probably almost half the time I'm fishing a chatterbait. Anytime I'm down south fishing around shad, or I think they're feeding on some form of minnows, that clearwater shad's really killer. It's got a silver blade, you get a lot of flash off of it. And then typically if I'm fishing up north and I think they're eating bluegills, I reach for the green pumpkin. It's got a painted blade, so you don't have that flash, same great vibration and erraticness. But just matches up a lot better with bluegill style forage. And then if I do get in some really dirty water or some of that, you know, tannic water that you see in Florida or Wisconsin or places like that, black and blue is really hard to beat. But I'd say 90% of the time I'm clear water shad or green pumpkin, and I'll mix in the black and blue a little bit. And then as far as sizes go, in my opinion, the 1/2 ounce is the best one in the whole lineup. There is a place for a 3/8, especially if you're fishing really shallow or in really cold water. It kind of forces you to slow down, but I feel like the 1/2 ounce is the most erratic one, and just the best overall performer. And basically I almost always exclusively throw the 1/2 ounce, and you know, if I want to fish it deeper, I'll go down to, you know, 15-pound line. If I want to keep it up shallower, I'll throw it on 20. I throw it on 20 and 17 a majority of the time, and then I will go lighter to get that bait down a little further, or even heavier, sometimes 25 to keep it up real shallow, or go to a 3/8. That's the other option. But I keep the colors really simple. Sizes pretty much 3/8 and 1/2 is what I throw. They do make some great big ones that I know guys do well out real deep with, but for me it's really hard to beat a 1/2 ounce jackhammer.